800,000 Americans have passed away due to COVID. We now have a new strain, Omicron, that is actually speeding all across the world. And the United States made a decision to ban travel from 7 African nations. Now, here's the problem with that. South Africa actually self-reported the Omicron virus, but it wasn't like it was actually originating from there. It was 4 European diplomats who actually came to South Africa who brought the variant there. And so many African nations have been asking, why are they being penalized for doing the right thing, bringing this to the attention of the world? And so they've been challenging the Biden administration. Joining us right now is the ambassador to Botswana, Uncle Kambi Kitso Mokela. He is the ambassador to the United States, again, from Botswana. Hope I pronounced the name correct.
You're doing well. I can live with that. That's
okay.
Good.
All right, so let's get right to it. I mean, this is an example of African nations who are doing the right thing, letting the world know what happened, and now for the administration to ban travel to and from these countries, you and others say that is grossly unfair.
Yes, we believe so. I think the responsible thing for any country is obviously to report, to ensure that we protect the world. This is not about us, it's about everybody else, and health is for everybody. So yes, we put representation to the American government that we believe the travel ban is unfair. It is costing our countries dearly. If COVID in itself has already cost us so much.
And we talk about the cost, it's not just folks traveling there or folks coming here. You also are dealing with the reality that many African nations are still fighting to get a proper number of vaccines to ensure that your residents are properly vaccinated. What is the situation in Botswana right now when it comes to the vaccination of your residents?
The sadness was that in the beginning, it was very, very slow. We couldn't get access to vaccine whatsoever. And as a result, we lost a lot of people. But I can say now things have opened up slightly. There are trickles coming in. Botswana sits at around 42% fully vaccinated and around 46% first dose. But we are still waiting on vaccines.
And when it comes to, as it relates to this Omicron variant, what are you doing to stem the tide? Like I said, when it was discovered, it was European diplomats who brought it to these African nations. And so a lot of people were under the assumption that, the variant rose from South Africa, from other African nations. That simply was not the case. And so what has been your response to it? Because it is a lot more dangerous in terms of it's easily spreadable than other variants.
We've stepped up our bringing in of vaccines. The only solution for this pandemic is to get your population vaccinated. While the first world is dealing with 5-year-olds to 11-year-olds, we are still grappling with vaccinating 18-year-olds and above. And that is what is really frustrating at the moment. We would like to have our nation fully vaccinated, and we would like to go into booster shots. We would like to go into 12 to 18-year-olds, and we would also like to go down to 5 to 11-year-olds. So it's all a question of trying to play catch up with vaccines.
And so what is happening with the United States? What are your continuing conversations with the Biden administration and the White House and Congress to get this travel ban lifted? It was, of course, announced on November 26th when this proclamation suspending entry to immigrants and non-immigrants who are at risk of transmitting coronavirus. And so how are those conversations continuing?
Well, as the SADC group, the Southern African Development Community Group of Ambassadors, we sought to have a meeting with the administration, and graciously were given an opportunity to present our case to them. and demonstrate to the United States how this is affecting our economies, our people, and why it's important that the United States continues to lead as it has done in terms of also donating vaccines to Africa. So they have been done a lot in terms of donating, but obviously Africa is a very big continent and very behind in terms of vaccinations. So there are conversations around, please give us access. That's one. Two, give us the intellectual property so we can do manufacturing on the continent itself and develop capacity of our own people to continue to do science and research. I think we've demonstrated ably that the sequencing and our investigative work has worked. At least we are not that behind in terms of intellect.
All right, Ambassador Mokaila, we appreciate it. We certainly hope that these things change, and you're more than welcome to come back to Roland Martin Unfiltered anytime to share with us what's happening there in Botswana as we can continue to focus on this international pandemic and how it's affecting not only us here in America, especially African Americans, but also people of African descent on the motherland and around the world.
Thank you very much, Roland, and thank you to your audience.
Back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Betty is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now, she's free to become Bear Hug Betty. Settle in, kids. You'll be there a while. Ooh, where you going?
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way. Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Like, wow, Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared. You dig?